What is up, everybody? It's Dogman17, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video. It's episode 2 of our Minecraft Realm Let's Play. And I've messed around with the FOB, or FOV, I should say. That's why I'm so zoomed in. But we're here at the castle to start off the video, working on the next building here. And this is going to be a permits department, so if you want to get a permit to own a fishing rod, if we ever want to make a law or something like that, this is where you'll come and figure that out. But let's get back to our normal view. That's much better. Fixed my view, slept the rain away, and now we're back. I'm here building a permits department. If you don't know what a permit is, it's basically go ahead to do something. So if you needed a permit to own a sword, then you would come here, get your permit, and you can have your sword and fight all the monsters you want. But this week I've taken a bit of rest. I've not been recording as I exhausted myself last weekend doing the Big Tucky Derby. But fortunately, I've re-rested myself, getting back into the swing of things, and I've done a lot of tedious Minecraft chores that were not going to be very fun to watch. The only thing I did do that may have been fun to watch was build a sweetberry farm, as you see on the screen now. And that was just to replace all the sweet berries that were all around the town, which were very inconvenient for anyone who would walk. But now I am kind of freestyling this build over here. I do have a little bit of plans. If you look on this roof, it's going to arc up, kind of like if you know what a medieval style house would be in the roof. That's what we're trying to do. But let's just get right into it, and I will show you guys the next phase. Alright, so I just wrapped up the roof, and I'm not completely sold on it yet. I'm trying to go for like a kind of blend between modern and medieval, because you know castles, medieval, while kind of this curve is more modern. Now, I need to ask you guys a question. If you go up to the poll, I have two options here, and I'm really wondering on which is better. This is going to be option A right here, where it's just wood covering the top of the glass, and it looks okay, but there's not much blend, not much variant to it. But option B would be to chop out this wood here and install some stone to kind of just mix it up a bit. And the only problem here is, this is wood, and plus this stone's exposed. But we could just easily do that and maybe sacrifice the pattern. But let me know what you guys think, because I'm not completely sold on it and I'd like your opinion on it. But let's go check. I'll check back in with you guys at the next progress report. Well, now we got our final progress report. The outside's completely finished, except for a few landscaping details and a path that needs to go right in here. But I'm pretty happy with it. It came together much better than I expected. I didn't have to redo anything after the first time I built it, so that's good. I am starting to lean more towards the stone. I think it does have a good variance, but make sure to go vote in the top right hand corner if you did not. Because if a lot of people like it, the wood better, then I will change it back. But inside still needs a little bit of work to do. What we're going to have here is we're going to have like a little barrier here, and then there's going to be some booths here. You'd walk up, and there'd be someone behind the booth. They'd give you the permit. On your way, I'll put some seats in here. But yeah, let's get back into that, and I'll come back with the finished product. And with that slab right there, we've just wrapped up the permit office. Take a quick gander. There we go. And I'll show you guys the inside. We got some nice little carpet to lead you right into the stalls. We got some fence gates to indicate if a stall is open or closed. And then we got the little employee area, nothing in the barrel yet. But you come back here, someone would come up, ask for a permit, throw them the piece of paper, and there you go. So with that, we've got only a few more buildings around here that we have to make. We'll cut down this tree, and then we'll probably have like a building over here, a big building right here, maybe the size of the transport one or bigger, and maybe like 2 or 3 more. But this castle is almost finished. It's coming along really nice, and let's head over back to the base. Alright guys, we're back at the base, and I wanted to showcase to you a little to-do list I put together. I have slacked a bit this past week, that's why there hasn't been a video out, and I've stayed been relaxing, taking some time off. But I decided to get back in the swing of things, and to do this, I made a to-do list. So, on the top, it says finish the castle. We've been doing that project since March. It is it's the last day of May on the time I'm recording this, but I'll probably be releasing this episode a little later in the week. So, it will be June when this comes out. So, it will be about like 3 months of working on that castle, and we need to get it done. Another big thing that needs to get done is Eric's. I've been working on that project since December. That has stalled a lot. December, 6 months since I've started that one. That needs to get done. Stock Eric's, that goes with finish Eric's. And then some other stuff, pave the town and other roads. Just make the roads look a bit better. Elections, may make a little mayor and town committee race. Just to make some interesting stuff. Villagers, that's like off-camera grinding resource stuff. Build town infrastructure and make realm more fun. That stuff can be more vague, that'll be done down the line. But I've made myself a little to-do list here. Or plan, I should say. So, we are on day 1 right now. Villagers and permit department. I've done the permit department, and villagers is, again, off-camera work, so I'll do a little of that. But I may work a little more on stuff down the line. So the next thing I'll be working on will probably be like building some bridges or like the foreign relations. That's going to be another building over at the castle. So that's probably what I'll send you over to next. But we can also build treasury, do more villager stuff, build a member relations thing, landscaping and finishing touches. That's something else that will be done. So this episode is really going to be focused on getting the castle done. The only thing I didn't incorporate in this list was those big towers that go along the wall. That's going to be another grind. I just forgot to put it on there. But that'll probably be incorporated into finishing touches. And then the rest of the week I plan on stalking and doing a bunch of work on my shop. But let's get you over to the next build. Alright guys, in today's time lapse, I want to talk to you about time lapses, actually. So in this time lapse, I'm actually in Pocket Edition, and I'm recording through my computer. As you know, in Bedrock Edition, there is no spectator mode, so it makes it much difficult to record, as I have to actually create an account, get a player to actually stand on the scaffolding, and it's not very convenient. But I don't have dual monitors because I'm a small YouTuber, and yeah. So what is happening is time lapses are very inconvenient because I gotta switch over my accounts, and I'm not as good of a builder on Pocket Edition, even though I've played a while. It's much easier in creative mode, or not creative mode, I should say, Windows 10 Edition. So I will be doing some first-person time lapses, but don't expect to see big-scale time lapses like this one, like building the castle all in third person, because it's very inconvenient for me. And also, I'm very bad at planning how much resources I'll need. So like in this time lapse where I'm building this bridge, I end up having to leave for a minute, or it's where I speed up the time lapse, and I had to go get more resources. So time lapses are not the most convenient thing for me, but I know it's a good thing to do on YouTube, and viewers typically enjoy seeing them. So I try and fit them in when I can. Like the flower was a perfect example last episode. So I'll try and incorporate them, but just if you don't see one in an episode, that's why. But let's get right back into the building. Alright, it's a new day, and now we've got another building to make. This is going to be the Foreign Relations Department, and it's just going to be basically a big tower with some floors, some glass, some stone, some wood. Just the whole jumble. And let's jump right in. Alright, and we got phase 1 done. That is the outside completed. We may add a little bit on the roof, want to think about it a little more. But I want to show you the inside quickly. It's not all the way done yet. So inside, we've got some stairs that are going to be supporting our little floor there. But it's a nice little view. It takes a lot of inspiration from the transport hub over there. But it also takes inspiration from the roof, the greenery on the roof up there, and I wanted to incorporate that into the building, as it's kind of been lacking in some of the other builds, like these two, for example. But let's go into a new phase, and I'll be right back. And we are done. I did add a little bit of a roof onto the top of the building, but let's show you the inside quickly. So first we got a little reception area for the receptionist or secretary to sit down and do the work. And then the second floor is going to be where all the meetings with foreign, quote-unquote, people are. Like an ambassador, if they're coming, will sit down here. So here's our official, and their official, or officials, would sit in these and walk up to talk. It's not the most convenient thing, but we had to make do with what we got with these glass railings here. And then I'll show you the roof up here, if I can get up. There you go. It's pretty simple. We got a little skylight, and then a little barrier to look over. And you got a good view up here. You can see the other departments and the castle. But that's all we've got at the castle for now. We may come back, either for our next project or the one after that. Not quite sure yet. Gotta decide. But I'll send you over there now. Alright, so I decided to work on one more building before we end this video. And I decided to make that the treasury. So I came back to the castle. And this is going to be like basically the bank, or where all the money's stored, whatever you want to think of it. But it's going to be officially called the treasury. And it's at the front gate of the castle. May not be the wisest decision in case an enemy attacks, but it's Minecraft. So we got a nice view over here. Sorry there wasn't much else besides building in this episode. Not a lot of people have come on the realm recently. I guess they got tired out from the Big Ducky Derby. But hopefully next episode I'll be able to incorporate a little more collaboration with other people. But for now, let's just get this building done. Alright guys, so we're almost done. I just wanted to give you a little in-between report. We've got a little dome on the roof with glass to look in and out. We've got little iron doors which will lead to the tellers who will hand out money. It's going to function as a bank and a treasury. We'll have a little storage for any goodies that we want to use. And we have our security system here. It's not the best functioning one, but it's Minecraft, it's for aesthetics. We just have buttons to get in and out. But let's show you the finished product. And here's the finished product. The finished treasury / bank, whatever you want to call it again. It looks pretty nice, I'm not going to lie. Maybe toot my own horn, but I'm proud of this building. The only thing I wish I could have done differently is instead of lanterns, have like sea lanterns instead down here, which are like glowstone, except a lot cooler. You get them from ocean monuments, guardian drops. We unfortunately don't have a guardian farm yet, so I can't get those, but that's on the to-do list. So what I added in here was some little tellers. They can open up the gate to indicate they're open, and you can't really reach too much behind there to get to the storage, which I'll show you in a minute. The only thing in here is you can reach the storage, but then again it's hard with the fence gate, but I'm sure it's possible. And back here we added, yes, got it. I added some barrels down here so we can just store some diamonds, iron, gold, emeralds, whatever someone's withdrawing. And this is a random chest that I just had an extra barrel, so I decided to throw it over there. Make things look good. But that's all we have for the treasury. So lastly, before we wrap up the video, I'm going to show you guys the map room, and we're going to update the map. It's one of my favorite things to do. Next episode, we should be wrapping up the castle, building a few more buildings like this, like stables over there for horses, maybe another building for whatever, doing some landscaping, wrapping up the towers. And stay tuned for that. That sure will be an action-packed one, and hopefully we can collaborate with someone. But this is the map right here we need to update. I already updated the building we did in the first part of the episode, but not the second part, so this will be fun. Oops, fell there. So let's just grab all of that. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Looks pretty nice. Not much for change as it's built out of stone, just looks like the path continued. But we gotta update this one as well. And that one you can really see the difference. So we wrap that up. They really don't like how it looks, the treasury. Just looks like the continuation of the path. but it's not all about maps. It looks better than this view. But yeah, that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. There's a lot of building, time lapses, stuff like that, and hopefully I can get a little bit of a change next episode. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!